Jocelyn from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college, wherever you are in your momming journey. We are here for you, and what are we talking about this week? We're talking about partner alignment, being on the same page as your co-parenting partner, whether you're still in a relationship with that person, whether you're not in a relationship but you're just parenting together. And today, it's Wednesday, my baby mama day. It's the day that I love to talk to all of you moms out there who are pregnant, getting ready for a baby, thinking about planning a birth. It can be overwhelming. And how does this concept fit for you guys? What about planning your birth? What about if you have a vision for the birth that you want and your partner just does not get it, or even more adamantly doesn't agree with it? What can you do about that? I want to give you guys some hints on how to navigate that, because it's a slippery, tricky kind of thing, right? Like, it's your body, it's your birth experience, you're the one who's going through this process, but it's this other person's child too, and it's their birth as a parent almost as much as it is yours. So how do you navigate that? What can you do? My first tip for you guys is learn together. And the reason why I say that, and that's my number one tip, is because 9 times out of 10, the reason why mom has a vision of how she wants her birth and how she's planning her birth experience is because she's done a lot more research than the other person in this equation with our other parenting partner. Because it's her body. She has to go through this. If I'm about to give birth, you bet your butt I'm reading every book. I'm learning all of my options. I'm making decisions. I'm thinking through things. And oftentimes the other parenting partner is kind of coming at it from like, well, this is kind of what I thought it was about. And so when I say learn together, I mean read books and all that stuff too, but I mean take a really great, independent, comprehensive birth class, you guys. Take it together. Even my clients who are doing online education with me and doing my virtual Birth Like a Boss program are still, both parents are still taking that class because it's super important. And 9 times out of 10, once both parents are at the same level of education and enlightenment about something, oftentimes it's a lot easier to get into alignment about what you want for this birth because you're both coming at it from the same knowledge. So that's my first tip to you guys, is learn together. The second tip, and this is for you mamas out there, is put your baby first. So if you have done all of this research and you are educated and you have someone on your side who's advocating for you, you have a doula, you've taken a really great comprehensive childbirth class and all of that stuff. Hi Karen, I'm excited you're here and you're getting ready for a baby, so this is helpful for you. You know, if you've done all that stuff and you have formed a really concrete idea in your head and heart about how you want this baby to be born, and it's coming from a place of like, this is what's best for me and my baby, you got to get mama bear. You need to put your baby first. So if you know in your heart of hearts that the way that you're planning and the feelings you're having about your birth plan are what's best for you and your baby, sometimes you got to draw that line in the sand and say, this is what I know is best for me and my baby. And especially when it comes to birthplace, you guys, if you're considering where to have your baby and your husband or your partner is saying, I'm not comfortable with us having the baby at a birth center, I want to be in the hospital, but you know that if you're in the hospital, you are just going to feel terrified and not comfortable and not able to relax, we know scientifically that that will actually impact the way that your labor goes down. So it's not a selfish, self-indulgent thing to say, sorry, buddy, we're having the baby where I feel comfortable. It's actually something that's better for your body and your baby and your health. Believe it or not, it's important to listen to those cues because they actually make a huge difference in how your birth goes down. So that's tip 2, put your baby first. And the third tip is say what you will do. And this tip goes for all of you guys out there, whether you're planning a birth or you're talking about what you're doing about screen time with your kids or bedtime or whatever. Stop fighting with your partner by trying to convince them that they have to agree with you. They don't have to agree with you. And stop fighting with your partner by trying to say, you need to do this, you. You don't have to do any of that, you guys. And that's where this heated energy and anger and fighting gets into the picture. Say what you will do and leave it at that. Say, I am going to have this baby this way, and this is why, and I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but that's what I think. You don't need to convince the people around you that the choices you're making are right. If you feel confident and strong in your head and heart that what you're choosing is right, it's not your job in this world, in this life, to get everybody else to see it the same way that you do. But don't speak for your partner. Don't tell your partner what to do, and don't waste your energy and breath trying to change their mind. Just speak for yourself, and that's it, you guys. making your decisions and setting these boundaries around your birth can actually be something that you don't have to agree on. You guys can agree to disagree. You can just say, buddy, I need you to trust me. Honey, I know that you don't feel comfortable with this, but I just need you to believe in me and throw me a bone on this one. All of that stuff. It is possible to have a respectful disagreement with your partner, even about something as profound as birth, and not ever actually come to an agreement about it before the birth, and not also fight about it. So I hope that's really helpful for you guys, and truly, truly, truly take it to heart, especially that education piece. It's huge. Karen, you know what I'm talking about. Love you guys so much. I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about do's and don'ts when it comes to navigating being on the same page as your partner or not being on the same page as your partner. How can you make that work? Love you guys so much. Have an amazing week. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.